Hello everyone, my name is Ronan, and I love video games. Video games have been a huge part of my life ever since I was a little kid. However, I'm starting to see a pattern that gaming companies today are secretly incorporating into their games to earn quick and easy money: the mobile game microtransaction model. Well, first of all, what are microtransactions? Microtransactions, to put it plainly, are small little pieces of downloadable content, or DLC, that does not affect overall gameplay. Microtransactions comes in many different flavors, such as cosmetic costume skins for characters or gun camos for shooters like Call of Duty. However, these are not the microtransactions we're looking at. For gamers, I'm particularly scared for the future of games as the bigger companies have started to abuse the microtransaction system to their latest titles. Overall, microtransactions have become a nuisance. Exhibit A: mobile games. Mobile games have become insanely popular to the general public, as games like Candy Crush and Clash of Clans follow a particular formula: paying for time and resources. These small, inclusive pieces of microtransactions are only there to aid those who wish to play more. Over $400,000 has been made by Candy Crush alone in ad revenue, and almost 70% of all the profits for mobile games are made from microtransactions alone, and AAA game companies are noticing this. The reason why these games are not being scoffed at for this model is because they're free, but bigger games are a different story. Exhibit B: the game companies. Throughout the years of 2014 and this year, AAA game companies are starting to incorporate the model of mobile games to full-price $60 intellectual properties. The most likely subjects are Activision, Ubisoft, and of course the biggest offender of them all, EA. Each company has exhibited a form of profit for microtransactions in one way or another. However, gun camos and cosmetic skins are no longer the primary moneymakers. No, the new favorite DLC for the likes of Ubisoft and EA are time savers and resources. Paying a large sum of crafting materials and resources that are already in the game to save time. That is the mentality of mobile games, as the games are specifically made to make it hard to gather a large sum of materials without hours of work or to pay a small fee. The biggest part is it works. And in the year 2015, research shows that EA has made more money off of microtransactions than actual games sold. This model is dangerous because now games are starting to become more expensive, and with more money means more greed. I remember in the years of the PS2 era where all the games had all the content on the disc without having to pay anything extra. You paid the full price and you got everything. No season pass, no useless gun skin or camo, it was just all there. And the only reason why this happens is because companies know that this makes a lot of money. Which leads us to Exhibit C: fear of the real world. Though not directly comparable to games, movies and even ebooks can suffer the same fate from the whole mobile game model. Imagine that you read halfway through an ebook and you saw that for only $3.99 you can access the hidden chapters, or for only $1 you can change the font to sans. A weird example, I know, though hard to believe. Microtransactions are a huge source of profit, and it might not be long until it makes its way to other forms of multimedia. So keep in mind, little paywalls and fragmented pieces of content could be the way of the future for gamers and society as a whole, or at least for bigger companies. All the more reason to keep in mind the value that comes with any product.